this year's IP Global 2009 International Soccer Sevens. Teams have not been selected yet, so we're here behind the scenes to take a look at the first team, Chairman Select, see how they've been faring in training and try and capture a word or two with one or two of the players that may be involved in this year's tournament. Hi Graham, you're looking after Chairman Select again this year.
Yeah.
Looks like you've got a squad of about 20 to choose from. How difficult is it this year to choose your final 10?
It's quite difficult because obviously I get first team players that Tony Seeley won't use. And then there's the Colts lads who I haven't quite seen so much of this season, and the Lucky Mark players who I do know quite a bit about.
You've got a couple of players that have appeared last minute.
Yeah.
Mike Wilson, Jeremy Gill. Are they in with a shout?
They are. I mean, everybody's in with a shout. I'm looking at who's doing what tonight at training, who's providing a little bit of extra quality, who's got full fitness.
Hopefully you'll be able to score more than you did last year. Ken?
Well, I'm a defender, but we didn't score last year anyway for the Chairman Select. But hopefully, I mean, we missed the penalty, and hopefully we can at least score a goal and win some games.
From back, you control these two in front of you, how they will shuffle, and who will they pick up. And when we have the ball, try to slow down and start a pass. Don't try to hit immediately one if it doesn't have any support.
I think the first team, what I can judge is looks better than last year. I think a better mix of players, but you have to see the opposition. It's always difficult to train without a good opposition.
How would you compare the current squad of the first team to last year's?
We're a bit short on kind of 35 to 40-year-olds, so you won't see that many new faces. Terry Harris has come in. He's come into Hong Kong over the last 4 or 5 months, I think. Terry's had a great career, a great professional career. So he's obviously a significant addition to the side.
It was because we were knackered and we held our shape. And so that when we were making our runs forward, we were making our runs from a familiar position. We weren't making runs from all over the place. So in the next match, focus on using the ball properly. Okay, focus on keeping the ball, keeping it precious, knocking little 5-yarders. Don't go for the 50-yard ball. But
the rest of the side, lots of old faces: Lancey, Pagey, Anto, Bevo, Terry Harris, Mark Granger. So it's a really good squad of 10 players.
I was watching a young Wayne Rooney play for Everton, and he came on and he scored an amazing goal against Arsenal. What day should you chip one in over David Seaman? Brilliant. And I feel as though he tried the same thing again. He thought, here's a bit of talent. So we were doing our post-match analysis. I don't know if Bears was there or Rodley or whoever, but they were in there and I sat there and I looked across and we showed the clips. And I said, surely only a 16-year-old could have contemplated mobbing Seaman twice in the space of 3 minutes. And then, our producer said, do you know what you just said?
It started in 1999. Most of the guys who were then on the football committee here had been playing in tournaments around Asia, specifically in Singapore. Great events, good crowds, good football, and we just thought that, look, we've got the facilities in Hong Kong Football Club, why can't we emulate it? And that's how it started. So the idea was passed at the AGM and on we went from there.
So have you enjoyed your stay in Hong Kong?
Well, I can't take it all in. It's my first visit, and it really is staggering. I didn't think it was so big, and so many places to see and people to see and people to meet, and it's fabulous. Really.
Interesting. I lived in Hong Kong for 14 years and had some fantastic times here, so whenever I come back it's just fascinating. Catch up with some old faces, and I know a lot of people from the football club, so brilliant.
Obviously your team's been training, had a game today against Australia in under-18s, which you won. But do you feel there's any shock inclusions in your squad?
Yeah, Jack Seeley, to be honest. I mean, quite a nice lad, good fun on a night out, but when it comes to football, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's all been pretty fair. No shock surprises or anything like that. It's fine. All good.
A shock inclusion, probably me, Dan.
Preparations have been good. We've had decent pitch time to get the lads together and practice.
I think the first team will do very well. The Chairman Select, I think they'll do all right.
Full club, not good enough.
I think the club teams will do as well as they've done in the past years. They won't win it, but they'll be competitive.
I think the vets, the first team, can win it.
Whether we'll go on and win it, I'm not sure. I think we had a great opportunity last year, but yeah, maybe this year we can go one step further and at least reach the semi-final as opposed to the quarter-final.
If you're looking at what the chances are, I wouldn't say we've got a 100% chance of winning.
I think Graham Lane's looking sharp. He's just been down to Singapore to hone his skills, so Graham's looking good.
And I have to say, this year has been particularly difficult, leaving out certain players who I think would have made it in other years. So it's been very unfortunate.
I think it's going to be quite tough. As a defender, I'm probably going to look like an idiot at certain points in the game.
No, it should be fine. Like, good game today, the friendly against Aussie boys. They were alright, we were just a bit better.
My aim is to score more goals than Devo, and obviously better quality goals than Devo, which has always been the case in the past. The team, well, if we can get past 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, then happy days.
Any player to look out for?
No, not specifically.
I saw young Jack Seeley, who's now not 3'2" Jimmy Clitheroe, but he is now a very good young man. And we talked about the games I played against him when he played for the Colts and I played for Dynamo. And I think that is a lad who may shine.
And so obviously is a very, very good player. You know, played at a very, very high level, you know, professional for many, many years. And I think
I would say Nick Sander, he's played, he's an experienced boy, he's got some nice skill.
How far do you think the first team will get this year?
I will win it, for sure. No doubt in my mind.
The cup or the plate?
The cup.
What do you say to those who think you have a likeness to Les Ferdinand?
I don't know what to say. That's a new one for me. But
are you honoured?
I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay.
You know,
thanks for your
certainly,
time.
if I was as good as a footballer as him, that would be great.
For the tournament for several weeks now. How many weeks have you been preparing for?
One session so far.
What are your chances of winning this competition?
I would say pretty much like me, pretty slim. Are you worried about them?
Yeah, a bit, but they should be worried about us as well.
Yeah, we're just looking forward to enjoying the game, I think we'll do very well. We've got a good team. Yeah, very good team. Some very strong players, quick players.
And who's the player to look out for?
In our team? I would say Kenny Kenichi up front, fast as a rabbit out of a hole with a dog behind him.
We know Happy Valley vets very well. They can put out a couple of different teams. It depends who's playing. It depends if the man who runs the team wants to put a shirt on. I'm having a look to see if he's playing or not. It helps us a lot if he is. But hey, they're not a bad side. They play the ball well, and if we give the ball away, they'll keep it. It'll be difficult to get it back. So we have to watch out for that.
Half-time score, Hong Kong Football Club German Select 2, Happy Valley Vets 0.
One thing to watch a couple of times, guys running from deep, not being tracked. If you can't track them, I didn't actually see who didn't pick up the marker, who didn't pick up the man, but if you can't track them, pass on. You've got to chat.